Here's another episode of Hotcha Zimzam, and not too long ago, I did a post about Paranormal Activity and how it's changing the face of film distribution, presenting this whole new model, saying if you can get enough people in your town to say, I want this movie to show in my theater, it'll show there. When I posted that, this guy Aaron Crumley, who made a film called Four-Eyed Monsters, posted a comment saying, hey, I'm trying to do the same thing with my film, Four-Eyed Monsters, and instead of Paramount calling these movie theaters and saying, oh, hey, 100 people want to see this movie, it's him going to the movie theater owners and saying, this many people want to see my movie, will you show it? Now, for him as an indie film distributor, not Paramount, it's not as easy for him to knock on the door and actually get somebody to answer. But he found a way to make it work for his film, and now he's trying to open it up to everybody with this project called OpenIndie.com, which you should check out. And it's basically a place where filmmakers can post their film and create a profile for their film, and then filmgoers can go find that film and say, hey, that sounds interesting, I'd like to sign up to have that film, vote to have that film come to my town. So if it gets enough votes, then maybe it can come to their town. And then at the same time, if that doesn't work, they can say, I want to host a screening, and then they can get it set up to do that. And there's also ways to compensate the filmmakers, so lots of neat things you can do. So that's on one end, and then on the straight-to-DVD end, as opposed to theatrical, we're seeing a lot of movie theaters, or a lot of film festivals, I should say, that are like Sundance, South by Southwest, Tribeca, who will show the movies that are in the festival online at the exact same time. So you actually get a chance to see these films even if you can't make it to the festival. Or they'll be made on DVD, fairly shortly after their premiere at the film festival. The idea being that instead of these movies showing up at Sundance and then 2 years later maybe you find out about them in theaters, as soon as they get the buzz at Sundance, there's an opportunity to see them. And even if you're missing out maybe on some theatrical dollars, if the movie didn't cost that much to make in the first place, you're probably actually doing better off making it available for VOD or DVD. So that's sort of a new experiment that's happening with a lot of festivals now. So basically you have all these new ways to see films that you really didn't have a chance to see before. The problem now, I think, is going to be choice. How is the user, how is the filmgoer going to figure out what to see, what's available, and all the different places they can see it? There's now actually going to be a glut. I mean, there already is, but even more so now, with all these new opportunities, is going to become the problem of choice and knowing what it is you even have to choose from. So I think that'll be the next big challenge for film distribution. That's all for this time. We'll see you next time.
Motherfucker, I'm trying to watch The Last Boys,